How is it going today, YouTube? Today we are going to start handpicking through all this. I kept getting told that I need to be in the videos and that I say so a lot. That being said, I'm gonna see how I can do today. So this is what I look like. Anywho, we got a bunch of handwork to do. Today I'm gonna go through, pick out all the trash, all the tools, separate everything. It's been raining nonstop for a handful of days. So the skid steer, my dump trailer, all that isn't coming down here today. I'll just handpick all of it, get what I can out, and then hopefully later on this week we will be able to get everything in here, actually start loading it all up, and maybe by the end of the week we'll be able to get an idea when I'll get concrete poured, get it all moved in here, and then we'll see what happens. I'll pan around so I can show you guys what all I'm working with today. Mainly today, I'm going to start going through all the stuff on the floor over here. And then if I get to it, if not today, it'll end up being tomorrow after I get off work or later in the week. But I want to get all these shelves cleaned off, get rid of the shelves, build new ones. As you can see, all these barrels and stuff need to go. All the junk needs to go. There's wool from whenever they used to run sheep out here before my time. So a lot of that stuff needs to get out. One more good look for you guys, and then, like I said, I'll get back to it. I gotta go to town this afternoon, so I'll get a tripod so all this stuff can be time-lapsed for you. And then, hey, I'll buy a camera, because right now I got my phone turned around and I can't see what you guys can see. Probably not the best idea for trying to do YouTube, but we'll get there. So, that being said, I will get back to you guys once I get a little bit of progress. Well, folks, I neglected to get a tripod so I could time lapse all this, but getting some good progress done. Got off of work at my part-time job, come home and started working. So I have to go to town to get diesel tomorrow, so if my brain works, I will grab a tripod. But you can actually start seeing the ground over here. Getting all the big tools out of here. I got to get all these damn barrels out of here. If you can't tell, there's barrels over there, over there, over there, over there, all throughout this corner. Then I've got 4 more right here. There's more over there. So these barrels got to go. But probably tomorrow I'll start tearing all the barrels out, getting these shelves tore out so I can actually back drag all the stuff up against the wall and actually load it up. So tomorrow, the first half of the day will be a shop day. And then after that, I got to go dig a trench, put a water line in, smell man's building a house. So pretty much tomorrow I will work until the excavator gets here, and then I'll be doing that. If you guys want to see that, I can absolutely put that up. I probably will film some of it. But here is the shop progress. Hopefully by next week we can actually be like thinking about concrete and stuff like that, but I'm not really sure yet. I gotta figure out who can pour it, or if I can get the stuff to pour it, and then about how much I'm gonna need for the first pad I make. So thank you guys for watching, and tomorrow we will have another video. I don't know if I'll post it tomorrow, but I'll at least start filming it so you guys can actually see all the progress that we're making in here. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, I've got a Patreon if you guys want to help support the channel, and I will be back. Okay, y'all, to continue on from the video I started yesterday, we are going to take a break from the shop, throw some Skyjacker shocks on the 72. You look underneath here, these old ones are crusty and they're like coil shocks. So we're gonna get rid of that and see if we can get some ride back out of this thing. There's all the leaf springs. Gotta say, I'm gonna get the overloads out of there and then build some. I think I'm gonna do bag mounts and then bag it in the rear so we can get some towing back, but hopefully have a little bit better ride. And then here's the fronts. They're just shot and they're ready to be changed. So we will get everything ready to go from there. Don't mind all that fluid. That's just hydraulic fluid, because this did used to have a plow on it that I took off because, good lord, it's not going to be a plow truck. One thing I didn't mention when we started going over this, when I first got it, I did plugs, wires, and cap rotor coil just so it would run. But this fan, we've had this for a while. I put the starter solenoid in it. I've got water pump, new air cleaner, new carb. I've got a good amount of stuff ready for it. I need to finish getting all this junk out of here. This is all plow controls. I believe they're actually off of a swather, but for today we're just going to do shocks and maybe go for a little ride and see how it rides, see if we get anything out of it. So once I get at least one of them installed, I will come back on here. Alright, continuing. Here is one of the front shocks. Like I said, they're in pretty rough shape. All the bushings are crunchy, crusty, nasty, whatever. So here is the new front one all installed. I hate these boots because they do this shit, but it is what it is. Here's that one installed. Now we're gonna go back here, get this weird coil shit off, go from there. Hopefully the hardware on this one's good, because I don't have new hardware for this. It's a little crusty, but we'll see. I do have the other one already all ready to go, so it shouldn't take but a few minutes to get this one installed. I am missing one bushing for the other rear shock, so worst case we'll have 3 new shocks and then one just hanging out waiting for new parts. So there is that, and I'll get back to you when I got the rest of them done, hopefully. So as I was putting this shock on, I realized that I put the top bushing in, and for some reason I keep doing this every time I do shocks. Like that Bronco I worked on in New York did the same thing. The actual mounting stud for it acts as the bushing, but this is my way I've learned myself how to knock the bushings back out. Just a C-clamp that is about the same diameter head as the bushing, then just spin it in with a socket that's about the same size as the shock itself. Of course, this will be a little harder to get out just because it's pressed into rubber now. Pop it out. There, now we have the bushing most of the way out. So I just figured, you know, I would show you guys that. Pretty slick trick I picked up. Then you just kind of, I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Crush and spin, and you pop it out. So if I had a way to mount this, I would, just so you guys could see what I'm doing. But basically, once you break the friction in here, it'll slide out. So I will fast forward this for a second, and then I will show you as soon as I have it off. Yeah, so it seriously took me no time at all. Pretty much as soon as I paused it, I grabbed it and pulled it out. But then you're not worried about damaging bushings, really. I mean, there's going to be a couple little Mars in there, but it's not going to be the end of the world. I mean, it's just a bushing. So, yeah, that's kind of... I just figured since I was messing it up, I'd show you guys at least what I did. Get that shit out of there. So, alright, I will go back to putting this shock on. I'll show you the nightmare that I'm dealing with right now, actually. So, I promise we'll still get to the video on the F-150. I know I promised that forever ago. So, let me get laid back up under here. Of course, I brought one of those with me. If you can see whoever put this damn exhaust on. And of course, I'm going to get the shock stuck in it. It's like perfectly in the way. but the exhaust is such junk that I can push it out of the way with one hand, which I just have a pry bar in there to save my hands a little bit. The exhaust moves so much that it doesn't benefit me at all as a place to push. You see how crisp the exhaust is, but that's what I'm dealing with in there, and then we'll slide this one up into place. So I'll show you guys as soon as I have this one on. And here we are all put on this side. This is absolutely gonna melt, so I'll be ordering a new boot for that one, but I am gonna get new exhaust put on it, hopefully soon, since I got those new headers for it. So there's that side. Hopefully we can get that one knocked out tonight. I still gotta go look for the bushing, see where I lost it at. But I know for sure there's a new front shock. There's a 205, and then the old front shocks. We'll get that one knocked out. And then I do plan on, Skyjacker sells a 2.5 inch, or 2 inch, not 2.5 inch, front leaf for this, and then I'm just gonna buy the soft ride rear leaves. So that'll be one of the upcoming things for the 72. There's the shocks, there's my dogs. Here's my F-150. That's Hunter and Diesel. This one's Hunter, he has 3 legs, but he's pretty cool. But we're gonna get working again and then show you guys what the final product is. Okay, YouTube, I realized right before I put up the video that I never filmed an outro to it. So, shock install is complete. It rides a little bit better. It's not perfect. Still need to pull some leaves out and change some stuff up, but I was gonna film driving it, but I tried to, and it's so loud in there with the exhaust leak and then the basically straight pipe off headers that it's not even worth me trying to film while driving. So once we get the new exhaust done, it'll definitely get some videos of it driving. But 72 shock install is done. We compressed this one when I pulled them off, and it's still compressed, and it's been a week. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see. We can definitely talk more about it. We can go on to other things. Solely up to you. Thank you for watching, and we'll have another shop update video, hopefully, in the next couple days. There's our pile of parts inside, all ready to go. Let me know what you guys want to see next.